Bienvenidos a Cthulhu Gaming. Nuevo video, el suicidio de Rachel Foster. Juego que, como podrán ver, maneja un... Bueno, su temática es bastante delicada sobre el acoso sexual a menores de edad y el suicidio, así que vamos a tratar de jugarlo con el mayor respeto posible. Lo cual va a ser imposible, ¿verdad? Pero vamos a darle, ya tenemos los ajustes en español. Y nueva partida, let's go. Vamos a tratar de hacerlo más inmersivo y leerlo en silencio, ¿no? Solamente vamos a comentar lo más importante o lo relevante de las notas y todo eso, ¿eh? ¿Ok? Venga. Ok, por lo que entiendo es que lo de el escrito está arriba y lo que realmente se imagina el personaje es lo que está abajo, no es lo que es lo que tenemos en la mente, mejor dicho. Lo de las letras está arriba y lo de abajo es lo que está opinando la protagonista, ¿ok? Bueno, continuamos. Ok, al parecer nuestra protagonista está enferma de algo. Y borró el nombre de tu padre por Leonard. Más bien, Leonard por tu padre. Bueno, ya sabemos que el padre se llamaba Leonard. Ok. Con permiso. Con permiso, con permiso. Tengo que pasar a ver a mi padre. Bueno, fuertes declaraciones, ¿eh? De un lado y del otro. Ya sabemos que el padre Leonard engañó a la mamá de nuestra protagonista con una joven hace 9 años y ya está muerto, obviamente. Y la protagonista lo que opina es que su padre ya estaba muerto para ella. Ok. La chica se suicidó, no mames. Se aventó del precipicio. Besaste a Duncan Forbes, como la revista, ¿no? Ok, bueno, nuestra protagonista al parecer es un poquito woke. Ni pedo. Let's go. Duncan al parecer también va a ser un personaje importante, por lo que entiendo, o relevante. Supongo que era el exnovio de la protagonista. No sé cómo nos llamamos, todavía. Ok, ya avanzamos. Un saludo a mi perrito más perrito, Dani. Por cierto, ahí anda en el chat. Cristian, ok. Vender el hotel. Por cierto, por lo que entiendo, este juego Es un tipo de homenaje a la película de The Shining. Así que vamos a ver varias cosillas que nos recuerden a ese filme tan icónico de Stanley Kubrick. Vender el hotel, ok. Ah, nos llamamos Nicole. ¿O ya lo había dicho? Bueno, nuestro nombre es Nicole. Ok, confirmamos el padre ya se murió. La mamá ya estaba muerta. Qué lástima. Ok. Pues la mamá al parecer era buena porque todavía le quiere dar dinero a la chica con la que los engañó el papá. Eso habla bien de ella, ¿no? Y muy buen consejo, hay que acabar con esto de una vez por todas y que no te lastime más. Acabamos con esta historia de una vez por todas. Exactamente, vamos a hacer eso. Venga, let's go. Del 91, eran los 90 entonces. Pues qué pena. Entonces la enferma era la mamá, no nosotros. Ok. Entonces este entierro yo creo que es de la mamá, no del papá. Ya veremos. La mariposa se me hace que va a tener un rol también bastante importante en este juego, ¿eh? Que no sé. Vamos a descubrirlo aquí en Cthulhu Gaming, baby. Inicia como la película de The Shining, como les dije.
The bad weather crossing Montana is amassing all the characteristics of an atypical storm. The bad turn is proving worse than expected, with above-average winds and snowfall, especially forecast for Helena National Forest Natural Reserve. The National Weather Service warns residents to follow all instructions given by local authorities and to avoid all unnecessary travel. Some concerned meteorologists are comparing it to the storm that hit Billings in 1955, with 42 inches of snow falling over a single night. Are we heading into the mother of all winters in Lewis and Clark County?
También una tormenta de nieve desgraciada que nos va a impedir que regresemos, como en la película de The Shining. Un hotel aislado. No voy a repetirlo, como en la película de The Shining. Ya lo saben. Es un homenaje. Vaya con los tiempos de carga, ¿eh? Sí se tratan bastantito. Espero que tenga unos gráficos muy buenos. Helena National Forest, Montana, United States. Mm. Mm. A ver, ¿qué dice esto? Hotel. Santa Elena. Bueno, este es un voucher de reservación, por lo que entiendo. Sí, un cuarto doble con dos camas y un baño. $16 al día por dos. Del 78. De Claire Wilson. Me está entregando bastante, ¿eh? Ok. Los gráficos se ven padres, ¿eh?
It's all I remember from the night we departed 10 years ago.
No, pues sí están padres las gráficas. La verdad sí, sí están padres. Ya decía yo, para esos tiempos de carga más les vale que las gráficas estuvieran buenas. Y sí, ¿cómo corres? Pues no corres realmente. Realmente como que vas un poquito más rápido. Bueno, bueno, sí corres. Ok. Empezó muy bien, ¿eh? Las gráficas me están gustando bastante. La moto se ve padre. Vamos a entrar. Interactuar. Ok, bienvenido. Vamos a cerrar. Ok.
The attorney said to check the office first. It should be just beyond the Mountain Museum at the end of the stairs to the main floor, if I remember right.
Bienvenido. El cuarto del boiler. ¿Teléfono? Voy a cerrar. ¿Esto qué es? Es como un museo, ¿no? Ah, ya no llegué.
Emergency. How can I help you? What's your emergency? Hello? Can you hear me? What's your emergency?
Un saludo a
Hi,
mi...
it's Paulie from Century Telephone Company. I'm sorry to bother you, but as I told you last time, the company requires cutting off the telephone service to delinquent customers. I'm really sorry, Leonard, but my hands are tied.
Yo no
You
le
have to go
papá.
ahead. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Creo que nos cortaron la línea del teléfono, güey.
Yeah,
Como decía...
Nicole, it's Jenkins, the attorney. The hotel chain that wants to take over your hotel has just dumped a mammoth holy Bible of documents on my desk that I need to check through. I have to personally go to the county land registry office before we meet. Listen, I know you didn't want to go to your father's funeral, but now the hotel is entirely your property. The law requires you to assess its condition before putting it on the market.
Okay.
It's very noble of your mother to want to repay that poor girl's family, Rachel. Not everyone would deprive themselves of such a sum. Anyway, it's up to you now. Get to it. I'll bring you a burger you Portland folks can only dream of. Oh, I left you some notes and a master key on the dining room table of your family's old apartment. Start your rounds from there. Give me a couple of hours. Don't run off, all right?
Ya puedo hablar o otra grabación de la nada. Ok, un saludo a mi...
Attorney from Portland, Mom, not this potato head. Come on, let's do this.
Ok, un saludo también a mi compita, uno de mis mejores amigos, el Man United, alias el Licky, que anda aquí en el chat. Un saludo, perdóname por no saludarte antes, pero es que estaban hable y me interesa bastante escuchar la historia y también a los espectadores, ¿no? A los televidentes que también entiendan qué está pasando aquí. Observar, ¿cómo observo? Lucky Star Cigarettes. Ok, dejar. Y estoy jugando un juego que se llama El suicidio de Rachel Foster. Y es un homenaje a... Bueno, se basa bastante en la película de The Shining. Entonces, en eso estamos, mi queridísimo Man United, alias Licky. Quiero ver todos los detalles. Se ve bastante bien el juego, ¿eh? Se ve bastante bien. Para hacer un indie se ve muy chulo. Ok. Ahora, primero déjenme ver lo que quería ver porque no me dejó, por estar llamando. Observar. ¿Puedo quitar la foto? No, no hay nada más. Mm. Como que se ve una pirámide, ¿no? ¿Ya vieron? ¿O soy yo? ¿O debajo de ese güey hay una pirámide? Vean. Con la luz allí se nota una pirámide. Qué raro, cabrón. Bueno. Estos son equipamientos de montaña. Ok. Ahora, ¿dónde veo los objetivos, cabrón? Continuar objetivos. No puedo ver objetivos. El mapa lo ve con el triángulo. Ok, sí, mira, aquí está lista de... Con el triángulo, ¿ok? Con el Y. Dice, lista de tareas. El señor Jenkins ha dicho que dejó la llave de mantenimiento en la Master Suite. En la suite, disculpen, en la Master Suite. Dice, para mostrar la página siguiente. Ok, para mostrar la página anterior, ok. Tenemos que ir a la Master Suite. ¿Dónde carajos está la Master Suite? Master Suite, tenemos que... Ah, pues está por aquí cerca. ¿O no? Bueno, tenemos que ir a la Master Suite, vamos a darle. Obviamente no vamos a poder entrar, obvio. ¿Qué fue eso? Se ve padre, se ve bastante padre. Más equipamiento de escala. ¿Esto qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Bueno, está en inglés y la verdad yo para las traducciones sé inglés, pero soy malísimo, güey. Se ve padre, ¿eh? Mm, quiero ver si por acá dejamos algo más sin investigar. Este juego de una vez les aviso que es de investigar. O sea, no sé si sea de horror. Según las críticas hay dos, tres cosillas que te asustan. Pero en sí el juego no se basa en el horror. Así que no esperen que nos asusten o que hayan ido buscándote. Y tienes que buscar cosas. Es mucha observación. Es un juego inmersivo. Entonces, para que sepan lo que estamos jugando. Ok, vamos a la Master Suite. Oficina, entonces la Master Suite tiene que estar por aquí a la... Master Suite tiene que estar... Dining Room... No, no estamos aquí. Las oficinas están acá. Pero esto qué es... Pero esta es la... Pero esta es la... Es el del lobby, ¿no? ¿Es el lobby esto? Ujú. ¿Se ve nada? Es el lobby esto, por lo que entiendo. Sí, ok, estamos en el lobby. Timbre. Timbre, no puedo tocarlo, ¿verdad? Ok, estamos en el timbre. La Master Suite. ¿Y dónde carajos está el lobby? No es el museo. Muéstrame el lobby, güey. Church. Aquí estamos en el mezanín. Ok, sí, que es el lobby. Es lo mismo, pero es una palabra más nice. Creo que viene del francés. Pero el mezanín es el lobby. Entonces estamos en el mezanín. Eh, para la izquierda. Vámonos para la izquierda. Dining room, exactamente. Estamos aquí en el dining room. Ujú. Para arriba, venga, let's go. Ujú. Exactamente, este es el mezzanine. Hay ruidos medios raros, ¿eh? Permítame tantito. Voy a ajustes. Porque... Ay, no puedo. Olvidar. No sé si voy de giro. No me deja subir la velocidad del giro, no sé por qué. Ah, ya, es que es con la palanquita. Ok, ya entendí. Ah, ok, ok, ok. Listo. Ok, ya volteamos más rápido porque volteaba lentísimo, cabrón. Me estaba desesperando. Según la Master Suite está aquí, ¿no? First floor. Ok, vamos al primer piso. Ya vieron que el piso se parece al de The Shining. Les dije. Voy a repetirles mucho la película cada que vea una, ¿cómo se puede decir? Un indicio o una cosa que esté bastante relacionada con la película. Ok. Bueno, ya vimos que el piso es casi igual al de la película. No puedo entrar tampoco, entonces tiene que ser por acá. ¿Dónde está la Master Suite? Que es aquí, creo. Ujú. ¿Y ese ruido qué pedo? Voy a cerrar. Baño. Pues yo sin problemas podrá vivir aquí, ¿eh? Colgate, güey, ¿no? El Colgate. Colgate, güey. Qué poca madre. Bueno, todos sabemos qué marca es esa, ¿no? Vamos para acá. ¿Dónde está la maldita llave? No la encuentro. Pues la cama se ve muy rica, ¿eh? Yo me echaba ahorita una pestañita. ¿Qué suena así, cabrón? Según yo, la Master Suite es esta. También algo que se me pasó comentarles porque me estaban interrumpiendo a cada rato. Es que alguien en la contestadora, alguien llamó al 911, ¿eh? Qué raro, ¿verdad? Vamos a ver qué pasa por aquí. Aquí está abierta la llave del agua. Mm, qué raro. Hay paquetes de cigarrillos. La ventana está abierta ahí, pero no puedo entrar porque no encuentro la maldita llave. Ok, llegamos a la Master Suite. ¿Escuché unas pisadas? ¿O soy yo? Sí. Ok, listo. Cerramos. Ujú. ¿Por qué están abiertas las llaves? ¿Y estas pastillas? Ah, ¿serán del papá? Pero chingo de pastillas, ¿eh? Otra vez, ya sé. La pasta de dientes. Madral de pastillas, ¿eh? Qué raro. También cigarrillos. Supongo que para que se calmara la ansiedad. Algo raro va a estar por aquí, ¿eh? Ok. Esponja. Mm, pues... Ok. Genie. Ni idea. La mala. El Nemo, ¿no? Mm, ok. Hay que cerrar. ¿Documentos? A ver, dime que están en español. ¿Pero por qué no están en español los documentos, cabrón? ¿Supone que lo puse en español? Ok, creo que estos son los documentos, ¿no? Del abogado. Sí, sí, es de Benjamin Jenkins. Ok. Solamente voy a comentarles lo importante porque no voy a traducirles todo. Ok, aquí está la descripción del hotel, dónde está el hotel, me imagino que el número, sí, el número del hotel. Nicole somos nosotros, nos la dejó a nosotros. Eso nos lo dijo en la grabación del teléfono, ¿se acuerdan? Ok, del receptor dice... Ok, que la representativa de Claire Wilson. Ajá. Ok. Ujú. Ok, bueno, esa era la que representaba al papá, me imagino. La sonada mi señorita Wilson. O señora Wilson, no sé cómo se diga. Dice, pero no le repiten. Ajá, conforme. Ok, que se entiende que se acepta ese hecho, ajá. Ok, bueno, es solamente lo del plan que se estaba haciendo. Ahora este es el testamento. Ujú. Nuevamente el testamento para la transferencia del hotel. Nada interesante. Ciencia. Me imagino que esa es la marca de Levi's, ¿no? Algo parecido. Qué lástima que no lo tienen ya con la traducción al español, pues yo lo dejé así, no sé por qué no te traducen los documentos. Ay, qué pedo, esto se ve súper iluminado, qué chingados. Se ve súper, ¿sabes qué? Entonces, ajustes, brillo, se ve súper brilloso, cabrón. A ver, se sigue viendo muy brilloso. Entonces, brillo, 41. Todavía, ¿eh? Se ve muy brilloso, 31. Yo creo que con esto ya está. Aún así, ¿eh? No es tanto lo del brillo. Yo creo que era la portada del libro que se veía súper brilloso. Vamos a dejarlo en 41. Eh, no, sabes que sí, vamos a bajarlo más. Es que al ser un juego indie, como que no está bien los, los ratios. Se ven las cosas súper brillosas. Supongo que ya tenemos el brillo adecuado. Que dice, vean cómo se sigue viendo súper brilloso, pero si lo bajo más se va a ver muy oscuro. Leonard, Claire y Nicole. Ah, no. Claire es la mamá, o sea, en los documentos nos decía que la mamá nos lo pasaba a nosotros. Ok. Ya entendí. Ok. Leonard era el papá, Claire la mamá, Nicole somos nosotros. Y esto es las marcas de un niño de cuando va creciendo, ¿no? Ok. ¿Qué hay por acá? Unos garabatos de física, me imagino. No sé qué rayos con esto. Ok, continuamos. No hay nada. Mm, Esto se ve abierto. Fósforos, ok. Matemáticas. Qué raro que como que el papá se estaba metiendo muchísimo como en las cosas de astronomía y de física, ¿no? Sí, miren, qué raro de matemáticas y el espacio. Qué raro. Sí, miren. Bueno, este libro ya se ve medio raro, ¿eh? Astronomía en en la antigua Mesopotamia. Qué raro, güey. Se me hace, se me hace que pasó algo como de alienígenas en este juego, ¿eh? No nos quiero asustar, pero se nota medio raro, güey. Sí, miren, matemáticas en la época de los faraones. No, ya basta de ver libros. Este cuarto me imagino que era el de nosotros. O nosotras, más bien. No puedo ver la foto. Observar. ¿Qué dice? Más garabatos. ¿Se escucha algo? Es como un radio. Ajustes. Oye, pero los ajustes sí. Pero sí tengo los subtítulos activados. Pues qué raro. Miren. Los tengo activados, pero no se lee, no sé. Es lo malo a veces de los juegos indie, que se les van las cosillas. Un muñequito de hockey, ¿qué es esto? Otro libro. La anatomía oculta. Qué raro, cabrón. ¿Qué suena así? Suena rarísimo. No me gusta ese sonido. Y más garabatos como de física y de las estrellas. Qué raro. Se escucha como un radio allá afuera, no sé, muy raro. Voy a salirme de aquí, cabrón, porque ya me puso los pelos de punta. Vámonos para acá. No puedo abrir. Una cámara, no puedo abrirla. Tampoco puedo entrar acá. Ah, no, este es el cuarto de nosotros, de Nicole. A ver, ¿qué pasó con nuestro cuarto? Ay, muy bonito, ¿eh? Muy de niña buena. Y también está latiendo mi corazón un poquito rápido.
Everything's here exactly the same as when me and Mom left 10 years ago. It's so... Doesn't matter. Quick tour, nothing more, Nicole.
Ok. ¿Qué es esto? No sé, es como una pistola, güey. Como de videojuegos. Sí, viejo amigo, es un videojuego. El Atari, ¿no? Ah, esos discos ya ni existen. A mí sí me tocaron esos discos, güey. Ya estoy ruco, cabrón. Se ve que nos gustaba el hockey o éramos parte de un equipo de hockey. Patineta. Radio.
Victims in the last 3 days. The snow plows
No.
are ready, but we're waiting for the intensity of the snowfall to... There will be possible blackouts in the more isolated areas. Make sure your generators are in good condition with stockpiles of fuel. Instructions: refrain from going outside unless isolated ports return home.
Mierda. Bueno, vamos a quedar aquí encerrados por lo que veo. Respondiéndole a mi perrito, el más perrito, Dani. Yo trabajo de muchas cosas. Soy entrenador, soy negociador internacional, soy diplomático, pero en sí ahorita lo que me dedico es que soy un gamer de tiempo completo. Y aquí dice, te queremos, astronauta en la NASA. Ok, venga, let's go. O más bien a nosotros nos gustaban las cosas del espacio, ¿no? Por lo que entiendo. Pero tenemos un chingo de libros, no mames. Oye, este cuarto está muy padre, ¿eh? Sí me está gustando este cuarto. Se ve bastante cool. No puedo abrir más cosas, no. Habrá algo por aquí, observar. Dibujos. ¿Puedo pasar la página? No. No puedo pasar la página. Y a veces también doy clases de inglés a personas de confianza. Pero muy de vez en cuando. ¿Qué es esto? Observar, ¿qué es esto? ¿Otro disco? ¿Qué pedo con los disquetes, eh? Ok. Observar, ¿qué es esto? VHS, también eso me tocó a mí. Definitivamente ya estamos rucos.
This is the
Vamos a agarrar
manager's
la
key my
Master
mom
Key.
wouldn't give me when I was little. Huh. I'll need a master key for the guest rooms, though.
Ok. La traemos. ¿Y ese teléfono qué pedo? Estos eran los celulares de los 90, imagínense. Algo me salió, algo que podía observar que... Puse... ¡Ah, cabrón! Contestar. Teléfono
Is this
extraño.
a joke? Hello?
Can you hear me? Is this Miss McGrath?
Wilson. McGrath was my father's.
This is Helena Federal Emergency Management Agency. My name is Irving Crawford. Mr. Jenkins told me you'd be arriving.
Mr. Jenkins is a very enterprising man.
Oh, I guess so. I wouldn't know.
I'm kidding.
Oh, right.
Any reason for your call, Irving from Federal... whatchamacallit?
I'm calling to assist you during your stay at the hotel.
What?
The timberline is old but sturdy. You'll enjoy your stay and be safe, no problem. The furnace, wiring, it's all under control.
Oh, okay, enough.
What?
I don't know what Jenkins told you, but I have zero intention of staying here longer than, let's say, 20 minutes.
Oh. But the storm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm leaving straight away.
Maybe you're not aware that...
Thanks for everything. Irving, right?
Irving. Yeah. You...
Bye.
Ok, dejamos el teléfono. No. Algo me dice que no vamos a poder irnos, así que prepárense. Vámonos. Lo que no entiendo es por qué las cosas están encendidas. Y les repito, alguien ya había llamado al 911 desde el teléfono de la oficina. Qué raro. ¿Qué fue eso? Como que hay alguien allá arriba, ¿no?
This
Pues estoy
place is a
loco.
real mess. Never thought to find anything like that.
Pues a mí sí me gustó. Maldita malagradecida. Se ve padre el hotel. Vámonos. ¿Puedo apagar? No. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué mierdas fue eso? ¿Qué tengo que hacer ahora, güey? ¿Qué es ese laboratorio que viene del Overlook? Y creo que Overlook es como se llama el hotel de... ¿Acaban se apagaron las luces o qué? Y como les decía, y si mal no recuerdo, Overlook es como se llama el hotel en el de Shining, en la película. Entonces es lo que les digo. No se, no se ve nada, güey. No se ve nada, en serio, nada, güey. ¿Qué pido? ¿Informar?
Hello?
Hey, you still there, Irving?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm still here, Miss McGrath. I mean, Miss Wilson.
When you said this shack was sturdy,
Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you before. Around these parts, the weather...
how much time do I have to move?
The snow piles up pretty quick, and some parts over 3,000 feet are already icing over.
I gotta risk it.
You're not thinking of taking the car?
Claro que
yeah?
sí.
Nicole, listen. If your car breaks down, we can't come get you. Not even with tanks.
Whatever happened to Miss Wilson?
Sorry about that. I just,
Nicole is fine. That said, thanks for everything. Again. Thanks.
Seriously, if you ended up out there with your car gone dead, with 12 inches of snow and 20 degrees below zero, your lungs would collapse in a few minutes.
I remember how things work in the mountains. Luck doesn't exist.
As a FEMA agent, I have to insist...
You know, you're not the first man
To do what?
to try and stop me.
Hey, wait!
Bye.
Bueno,
What can go wrong?
somos un,
I have a 1986 Dodge.
somos un poco dolor de huevos por lo que veo, ¿eh? Somos una persona un poquito dolorcito de huevos. Y no entendemos que... ¿Qué suena así? ¿Qué suena así? Y no entendemos que nos puede suceder algo. ¿Esta puerta la dejamos abierta? No
I
me
won't
acuerdo,
stay
güey.
here a minute more. No way. The attorney, he'll take care of everything. Fuck all this.
No puedo abrir la puerta. Ok. Pues vámonos de aquí, güey. Voy a cerrar para... Si veo algo abierto, no fuimos nosotros, ¿eh? Y sí, efectivamente, creo que, sin mal no recuerdo, Overlook era el nombre del hotel de la película. De Shining. Aquí que hay, no hay nada, güey. Pues vámonos. Uy, se me está a poner tenebroso esto, ¿eh? Se pone macabro. ¿Dónde mierdas estoy? No puedo salir. Pero, oye, pero aquí ¿qué hay? Staff. ¿Esto qué es? Voy a cerrar. El del Pluto. Es el de los muebles, ¿no? El de Pledge. No sé dónde me estoy metiendo, cabrón. La neta. Oh. No sé dónde estoy. Voy a cerrar aquí. Ya me voy de aquí. No, sabes que yo me largo de aquí a la chingada, güey. Ahí se ven. Vámonos. Vámonos de aquí a la chingada, güey. Me está dando miedo, güey. Esa puerta la dejamos abierta, acuérdense. Ya regresamos. Vámonos. Creo que podías llegar exactamente por aquí. Podías llegar, miren. Era el storage. ¿O no? Storage. No, no hay nada aquí. No sé. También había una puerta. ¿Qué puerta es esta? La cocina. Solo estoy viendo por dónde llegar. Ah, sí, miren. Solo estoy como medio checando. Haciéndome, como familiarizándome con el lugar. Ok, pues vámonos al carro. Por lo que me imagino tenemos que ir al carro. Voy a cerrar todas las puertas. Para que cuando veamos una puerta abierta, digamos, eso no fuimos nosotros, güey. Y tener cuidado. ¿Cerraron las dos? No, solo una. Déjame ver qué hay aquí. Es un bar, ¿no? No veo nada, güey. No veo nada, güey. Me regreso mejor. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Esto se ve cool. Es como un tipo de sala. Se ve padre, ¿eh? Porque está lleno de cosas del espacio. ¿Y esto qué es? Solo fue una arruga. Ok, no pasa nada. Ahí no veo nada. Está abierto aquí. La cocina. Nomás ahí se ve bien tenebroso, cabrón. Ok, vámonos al carro, no perdamos el tiempo. El hotel ya está medio rotillo. Vámonos. Voy a cerrar. Ok, vámonos ya. Cerramos. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Este qué cuarto es? No dice qué cuarto es este. No mames, está bien tenebroso todo, cabrón. Boiler. No puedo verlo. Todo se ve muy oscuro, cabrón. Bueno, ya medio me familiaricé más o menos perdón, para cuando otra que nos tengamos que ir, nos vamos ya. Y let's go, vámonos ya entonces. Si dice no tenemos que irnos, tareas, coge el coche y vete de aquí antes de que llegue la tormenta. Ok, vámonos. Supongo que tengo que abrir la puerta de acá. No me deja abrirla, no sé por qué.
Tell me you changed your mind.
You there?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. It's a direct line.
I can't find my car keys. My fucking car keys. I left them on the seat.
You sure?
No mames.
Think so? Maybe someone...
No. Listen. This office is about 12 miles from the hotel as the crow flies. It's 40 miles by road. There's nothing or no one in between, and that's not a good thing right now.
God damn it, I knew it.
Oh, maybe the keys are in your pocket.
Wow, that didn't even cross my mind.
Only trying to help.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was kind of bitchy.
No problem. The keys will turn up. The good news is that we have these new cell phones. That's what they call them. Radio doesn't reach out there. I bypassed the signal to create a direct line through a shortwave sequencer. It's like a two-way radio station that's always open.
This place. I vowed to never come back.
Listen, I might only be a voice, but remember I'm here for you. If you need me, just call. Seriously.
Fine.
Qué raro, ¿no? Que ese güey está tan interesado en nosotros. ¿Y las llaves dónde carajos están? ¿Y ahora qué tengo que hacer? ¿Regresar? Tengo que abrir la puerta del garaje. Espero funcione. Ok. Ta madre.
Talk to me.
I can't open the garage door. It's a conspiracy, damn it.
This stuff freezes up with the cold.
I have to get out of here. I'm not sure you get it. Look,
Mierda.
I left this place 10 years ago. I had no idea I would have to come back here, let alone stay a night.
Nicole, I know your story. Everyone in the valley knows
Ta
it.
madre.
Your father, Rachel.
A ver ese
I
nombre.
haven't heard that name since I left.
I didn't want to be out of line.
Don't mention the past.
Okay.
Rachel es la chica que se suicidó. Y al parecer era una niña. ¿Cuál es el lista de tareas? No hay lista de tareas, pues hay que regresar, güey. Tenemos que quedarnos aquí un rato.
Hey, found anything useful?
No. No keys. No garage door. I can't get out of here without freezing. Christ.
It's probably only for a night. The conditions might get better tomorrow.
They might?
Look, I'll be on duty all day. Call me when you want, even just to talk.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Irving.
Just doing my job. Nicole,
Yeah.
if I may,
What?
I'd like to give you some advice.
If it comes with the job.
You're safe up there. Just relax. It'll be fine. Okay. Later.
I can't believe it. I'm stuck.
Oigan,
Shit.
oigan, aguanten. No recuerdo. Mierda. A la izquierda había un tipo como de hacha y ya no está. Ya no está en los objetos de colección. No sé si alguien lo agarró. Bueno, primer día. A ver cómo nos va. Ok, ¿ahora qué pasa? ¿Qué es lo que suena así, cabrón?
Hello?
You still there?
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Well, you're improving. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I mean, just wanted to say, you got everything you need to have a smooth night. But you should take a look at the main power system. You know, no one's been up there since...
Leonard's death.
5 days might not seem like much, but the timberline has an age.
I don't know. When I lived here, I was only a kid. I can barely find the bathroom.
Well, that's a good start.
Like, at least I won't wet myself.
No, I didn't mean...
Don't blush, kid. I was just kidding.
Oh, I just...
I'll call if I need you.
Ok, apenas me di cuenta que aquí en el libro del papá hay algún tipo de anotaciones que hay. Mira, por ejemplo, allá abajo dice te amo, Rachel. Después dice Rachel dice que se siente muy sola. Rachel está Cabizbaja, leche. Can't see you. No te puedo ver cuando estás muy sola. Es que no distingo bien las letras. Aparte es manuscrita. Como odio la manuscrita.
Irving?
¿Qué pedo, qué pedo, qué pedo?
It's me again, obviously. I could really
Pedo.
use a shower.
Sure, you'll just need to turn on the furnace for the hot water.
Oh, my mom never wanted me to
Okay.
go down there, but I loved that place. Full of little spiders.
A real country bumpkin.
I was a pest.
Okay.
Now, I think I even forgot how to get there. I forgot almost everything about this hotel. Funny, right?
People forget what hurts, I think.
Never enough, Irving. Never enough.
Yeah. Well, furnaces are always in the basement. You won't have trouble finding it.
Is there something else I should know, like, to survive?
Well, don't expect a 5-star menu.
Oh, really?
You could survive for months with what's in the pantry.
Let me guess. Canned beans,
Está padre.
right?
Bean soup,
Está padre
baked
todo
beans,
el cuarto.
potatoes and beans, bean broth.
Starving suddenly seems like an acceptable option.
Tenemos que ir a las calderas, güey. Todo voy a cerrarlo a la mierda. Me quedé atorado, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Ok. Estaba checando lo de los escritos y solamente como que el papá estaba escribiendo unas cosas sobre Rachel. Pero ya está muerta, ¿no? Por lo que entiendo, entonces está raro. ¿Qué pedo? Escuché como una risa medio rara, güey. Fuera la... Creo que tuve que haber bajado por la derecha. Aquí que es el ballroom, que es como donde... Que es como un tipo como de barcillo donde bailan. ¿Por qué se cerró? ¿Qué pedo? Ok, se cierran solas. Bueno. ¿Qué dice? Ok, bienvenido al principio de tu aventura. Ok, venga, vamos a darle. Vamos a la caldera. A ver qué pasa.
Irving,
Are you at the furnace?
he's waiting for me. He's down there.
What? Who?
Old farting ghost.
Wait, what did you say? Old farting...
I used to hide down there with hotel guest kids and wait for old farting ghost to come and get us.
Farting... The furnace?
Yeah. When Leonard found out, he almost choked laughing.
Your father laughed
no es
about
cabrón.
stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, that's long gone.
Muy chistosita, ¿no? La niña muy chistosita. Boiler room. Es aquí, según yo. Y sí, según yo es aquí. ¿Qué pedo? Bote de pintura. No sé para qué te hacen. No veo nada, cabrón. En serio, nada, güey. ¿Qué suena así? Laundry. Ok, aquí está donde lavan la ropa. El sonido está medio raro, ¿eh? A la mierda. ¿Es aquí, güey? ¿O en dónde es? Objetivo dice, necesito una ducha, pero tengo que volver a encender la caldera para tener agua caliente. Ok, la caldera. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Es un laberinto esta madre. Ay, cabrón, ¿qué es eso? Supongo que la caldera es esta. Efectivamente, esta es la caldera. Botón.
How's it going?
It looks real complicated.
Furnaces are all the same. Can you see the control panel?
I guess?
What does the pressure gauge read?
Huh?
The thing that looks like a clock.
Looks like 220.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of oh.
It should be more like 210 psi. Pressure's building.
You saying I have a choice between freezing or blowing up?
No. Push the green button. It's the starter.
Old farting ghost, you rank spirit! Wake up!
Huh?
Nothing, just talking to an old friend.
Ok, ¿y el activo qué pedo? Ok, ese es el fantasma del que hablaba, ¿no? El fantasma pedorriento.
And here he is, in tip-top shape,
Listo.
I'd say.
You were right. The furnace is haunted.
Ok, let's go.
Now you've got hot water.
You have no idea how grateful I am.
Just doing my job.
Ahora vamos a bañarnos, ¿no? ¿O qué pedo? Ah, cabrón, no, ¿para qué sales?
Give me some good news.
Just letting you know that the rooms will heat up before the hallways.
I just want to go to bed.
Did you find a room you feel comfortable in?
Yeah, my old room. It's exactly like I left it. Leonard cleaned it, but he didn't touch a thing.
Same as you left it.
Exactly.
How does that make you feel?
They teach psych classes at FEMA.
Well, just being nice.
It's endearing. But I'm not 16 anymore.
There's lots of other rooms in the hotel.
No, I think I'll sleep just fine.
Okay.
Lo que les dije, miren, nos falta el pickaxe. No está aquí. Y aparte es que esa madre es como un arma. Se me hace bastante sospechoso que no esté, cabrón. O sea, ¿por qué no la cuerda? Bueno, que también la cuerda, pero esto, no está el pickaxe, güey. Eso va a estar medio raro. Vámonos. Recuerden siempre ver ahí como las cosas. Si ven algo abierto, no fuimos nosotros, ¿eh? Acuérdense. Ok. Cerramos.
Irving Crawford, FEMA.
Hey,
Hey!
listen, I just wanted to say, if I came across as obnoxious,
No problemo. I get it.
it almost feels like I'm getting used to being here again. Whatever. Forget it, I'm beat, and I'm rambling.
No. From the rumors that went around the valley about when you left the hotel, and all that rush, well,
Right, I forgot. The Wilsonian mythology.
sorta.
Now I'm just gonna chill in my room with the posters of my favorite bands, playing my old bass, totally unplugged.
You play the bass?
I suck. I wanted to thank you. Knowing that I'm not alone here is a huge deal.
Yeah, well, thank you for, listening and not freezing to death in your car.
So I owe you my life then. Wow.
It's just...
Your job. I know. Night.
Night.
Ya nos dormimos, ¿no? ¿Qué pedo? ¿No puedo? No me deja. Dormiré en mi antigua habitación. Pues aquí estoy, güey. ¿Por qué no te duermes? ¿O no es aquí? ¿Es en la que está acá? No entiendo. ¿Es aquí? No es aquí tampoco. Pues... Pues qué pedo, ya duérmete. Estoy cansada. Dormiré en mi antigua habitación. Pues aquí estoy. ¿Cómo me duermo? No me deja. Dice, estoy agotada. Dormiré en mi antigua habitación en la Master Suite. Pues estoy en la Master Suite. ¿Y ahora qué pedo? ¿Cómo me duermo o qué? No entiendo cómo dormirme. En serio, no entiendo cómo me voy a dormir. Ah, cinta de mezclas, mixtape. Nada más. Ok, pero ¿cómo me duermo? No sé cómo. Zoom. Hay un botón, cabrón, para dormir. Pensé que pausabas o algo, pero no. Dormiré en mi antigua habitación en la Master Suite. Pues ya está la antigua habitación ahí. Pastillas de Leonard. Peine. Pero pues no me deja que me duerma, cabrón. ¿No será en la otra que está como por acá? Aquí no puedo entrar, no sé por qué. Supone que tengo las llaves de los cuartos. ¿Será aquí? También aquí está muy cool para que te duermas, güey. No me deja. Yo no sé si el juego se bugueó o qué pedo, pero no me deja no me deja que me duerma, cabrón. Así que pedo. Mira lo pinche tonto. Pues me quiero dormir, pero no me deja. Master Suite. Pues ya sé, me quiero dormir, güey, pero ¿cómo haces eso? Tal vez me queda algún tipo de acción que se me pasó. Ah, pues tengo que dormirme. Aquí no hay nada que pueda hacer. Está lleno de cajas. Hay una de Polaroid. No la puedo usar. ¿Y cómo me duermo? No entiendo. Ah, tocar. Ah, ok, ya entendí. Segundo día. ¿Qué hacemos aquí? No se ve nada.
Morning.
Good morning, Nicole. Get any sleep?
I slept like a rock. I forgot my bed was so comfy. So, any news?
What?
Irving, Nicole, stranded up here. You snoozing?
After a night of incomplete crossword puzzles, I wish I was.
Wait, you didn't sleep? Like, at all?
I thought you might need something, and
But you didn't go home? Because of me?
I'm a workaholic. So, meteorologists are predicting a peak real soon, probably tonight. You can't move, not just yet. In theory, what do you want to do?
I'm not ready for this kind of news at the crack of dawn. I'll eat, and then I'll think about it.
It's time for you to take a tour of the pantry.
Deal. I could eat a horse right
Vamos al
now.
pantry.
The baked beans will be scrumptious.
Vamos al pantry. El pantry supongo que está por acá, cabrón. Storage. Creo que no es acá.
Nicole?
Irving, how long has it been since someone's inspected the pantry?
Inspected? You mean stocked?
I'd just like to know if I should choose between malnutrition and food poisoning.
There'll be tons of things to eat. Oh, definitely no mice or roaches. Pretty sure about that.
¿Por qué hay un plato?
I was thinking more like mold, bacteria, and such.
You'll see. There's nothing to worry about.
No sé qué salió allí y no me dejó ver, cabrón. Pero bueno. Había un plato, güey. ¿Por qué había un plato usado? Food storage. Pues el pantry es este. Mierda, güey. Está mozo todo.
Some food, but it looks moldy.
Weird. I didn't expect that. There's a freezer. Take a look there.
Okay.
La cocina es igualita también a la de Shining. Bueno, el resplandor en español, ¿no? Hay un refrigerador, ¿dónde está? No lo encuentro, cabrón. Refrigerador. Fridge. Kitchen. Ok, está por una de las salidas. Supongo que es por aquí, güey. ¿Es aquí? No, aquí no sé a dónde bajas, güey. No, aquí no es para acá. Es aquí. Frijoles, es sopa de frijoles. ¿Qué pedo? No mames. Me cerraron la puerta, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Sí, se me hace que hay alguien, ¿eh?
Hey, you kidding?
Mierda, ¿qué es esto? ¿Cómo salgo de aquí? ¿Cómo salgo de aquí? ¿Cómo salgo de aquí, güey? ¿Qué pedo? Se abrió la puerta, güey. ¿Qué mierda?
Oh, I almost forgot. There might be a problem with the fridge door. Just make sure it
Are
doesn't
you
close.
fucking with me?
No. Wait, what did I say?
It would have been more useful to know that before I got locked in.
Oh, holy shit, I'm a freaking space cadet.
Yeah, I could have died in there.
Ya no voy a regresar ahí, no mames. Ok, primer susto de la noche. Microondas puede servir para calentar las alubias. Las alubias. No mames. ¿Dónde está el microondas, güey? Ah, regreso al cuarto, no me imagino. Es de noche, no mames. Se escucha como si estuviera alguien. Qué raro. Pero aquí es de día. Se veía la ventana de la oficina medio rara, güey. Pues vamos a calentar las alubias. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Se escucha algo? Se escucha algo bien raro. Se escuchaba como alguien que estaba rascando algo. Qué mierda. Ay, cabrón, esta madre me espantó, güey. Lo que está aquí. Qué raro. Bueno, en fin. Cálculos, eso ya lo checamos. ¿Qué nos sirve? Ay, no es aquí, no mames. ¿El microondas? No mames, que no es aquí, güey. Pues ese es el microondas, güey. Ah, qué mamada. Creo que no es aquí, chavos. No es aquí, güey. Puta madre, es en la cocina. Tenemos que regresar, güey. Puta madre, güey. Es que no salía nada ahí, cabrón. Vamos de vuelta a la cocina, güey. Ay, qué pendejada. ¿Tú crees? Vaya mamada. Pinche vuelta a ver, pinche vuelta a lo tonto, cabrón. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué es ese sonido, güey? Es un sonido súper raro que se escucha como si rascaran algo, ¿eh? Me está perturbando bastante. Ok, ¿dónde está el microondas, cabrón? Aquí, ¿qué hay? ¿Dónde está? Ok, el microondas. ¿En dónde está el microondas? No, ese es el plato. Pues según yo este es el microondas, ¿no? Ay, qué mamada. Me di vuelta ahí y no me salió nada. Ok, pues esperar, a ver qué pasa. Pinche juego no pasa nada, pero te sientes bien incómodo, te lo juro. Hay sonidos medio raros. No sé si en el directo lo pueden escuchar, pero en los audífonos se escucha muy cabrón, hay como rasguidos. Y la música de repente como que hay como cánticos medios raros. ¿Sí lo escuchan? Eso de... Ok, listo. ¿Y ahora?
Uh-huh.
Sorry to interrupt your continental breakfast. I got a hold of Mr. Jenkins, the attorney.
I'm only taking good news today. Otherwise, let me eat. Up to you.
Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, come on.
He called 911 after just a mile.
No mames.
I'm just gonna hole up in my room and cry, if that's okay with you.
I can't imagine that. He asked me to give you a message. Here it is. He says to... This is a swear word, and you don't need to hear it. Nicole. At this point, start assessing the general conditions of the hotel on your own. Jot down what you want to keep. I recommend you start with the second floor. It's surely the most damaged.
Please,
Vamos al segundo
only
piso.
call me if you've got good news.
Segundo piso. Vamos al segundo piso. Cabrón, ¿eso es un güey o qué? No, es un árbol, es un árbol, es un árbol. Falsa alarma. Aquí no se ve ni madres, cabrón. Neta que no veo nada, güey. Entonces, ¿qué dice? Irving sugiere inspeccionar el segundo piso primero, dale. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso, güey? ¿Escuchan eso? ¿Qué mierda? ¿Qué mierda, güey? ¿Qué pedo? A la madre. Segundo piso, venga, vamos a ver qué pasa aquí en el segundo piso. Lo bueno que es de día, ¿eh? Mierda. Se ve medio puteado todo, ¿eh? Y se ve puteadón.
There's some serious water stains on the second floor.
That floor is pretty run down. There's some windows missing and water damage, too.
Yeah.
Museo. Y el cuarto de la película del Resplandor, donde sale la viejilla loca esa, es el verde, cabrón. Estamos aquí en la zona verde. No chingues. Museo. Aquí bajas. ¿Y esa música? Cuadro. Unos indios. No me digas que es una pinche maldición, güey. ¿Y esto qué pedo? ¿Qué es esto? Staff only storage. ¿Mensaje de quién? De Ben. ¿Qué dice el mensaje de Ben? I left you the dynamo flashlight. Hola, te dejé la lámpara de dínamo. Tendrás que trabajar para hacer un poco de luz, jaja, Ben. ¿Y dónde está la lámpara? Es esta, ¿no? Porque no me deja que la agarre. No me deja agarrarla. Supongo que todavía no la podemos usar. Yo creo que me adelanté. Ok. Bueno, todavía no es aquí. Ahí no se ve nada. No me voy a meter. Chinguen a su madre. Ok. Vuelvo a subir. Los cuartos no puedo entrar. Qué bueno. No me vayan a humillar, cabrón, aquí. Esa puerta la dejamos abierta. De eso me acuerdo muy bien. Informar.
From what I can see, I can't rule out serious damage.
Refurbishment was scheduled, but they never finished.
Si esto es del staff, debería poder entrar. Ah, es el viento, cabrón. Pensé que era como un tipo de señal de radio, pero es el viento. Puerta cerrada.
Here I am. What's up?
The hallway on the second floor is cut off. The door to the west wing is locked.
Your father started renovations, but he didn't get the bank loan and had to stop.
Leonard's attic is at the end of the hallway. His man cave.
Does that mean something to you?
I tried so hard to forget about that room for years.
Anyway, the west wing is pretty run down after all this time with no windows. Hello? You there?
You always have an answer to everything.
What do you mean?
I've joked about it, but it's not funny anymore.
I don't understand, Nicole.
You know how to turn on the furnace. You know where to find food, and that the fridge door is busted. You know my family's story and the hotel's.
It's up to FEMA to deliver the supplies to isolated places like the Timberline. I've been up there with the truck every month since I've been on duty. Is something wrong?
How should I have known that, huh?
I don't know. I don't know what you know and what you don't know. What difference does it make?
None.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
No one can upset me. I better keep doing the inspection.
A mí se me hace que ese güey que nos llama, el tal Irving, no sé por qué, pero siento que es el hijo, vendría siendo nuestro hermano, bastardo, yo creo. Algo así sospecho, ¿eh? Ojito, porque sospecho algo así. Factura de habitación. Vean, o sea, no te deja ver, o sea, las cosas están súper lejanas. ¿Qué dice la parte de y aparte en manuscrita? No le entiendo nada, güey. Lo siento, pero no entiendo nada. ¿Qué es ese sonido, cabrón? Como que alguien está como escarabando, no sé, se escucha muy raro. ¿Por qué estaba abierta la pinche puerta de este baño? No entiendo, güey. Se escucha de acá. Se me hace que es lo del el calentador, ¿no? Yo creo. Dice lista de tareas. Pues ya no hay más lista de tareas. Según ya lo tenemos todo hecho, ¿no? Según yo. Otra vez escucho algo, cabrón. ¿Y ahora?
Yeah. Hello? Who is this?
Mierda.
Who the hell are you?
Rachel is still there. Don't sell the hotel.
Is this a joke? Who is this?
Don't do anything stupid.
What, you think you can call my house and threaten me? Come tell me to my face, asshole!
Mierda. No mames, no le tuviese que haber dicho eso. Se me hace que hay un cabrón aquí escondido, ¿eh? No hay tareas. ¿Qué más? Pues... Ok, me voy a bajar.
You pissed at me?
I don't have time to rehash my past with you. I've got a different problem. Someone just called the hotel.
What? Who?
It was a bad connection.
What did they want?
They said, Rachel is alive. Don't sell the hotel.
Idiot.
There's something else that doesn't make sense. The phone lines are down. Leonard stopped paying the bill months ago.
I'll ask someone to run a check.
I didn't know FEMA had FBI authority.
Around these parts, time passes in a different way. Some stories seem like they've been forgotten, but actually they just sink down.
Sink down?
Like tea leaves in a cup.
What do you mean? Sounds creepy.
That girl's death. Rachel. It was the result of painful events, and now it's someone's obsession.
You talking about anyone in particular?
Well,
No.
her death ruined two families that everyone looked up to. Yours and Rachel's. Your father, McGrath, the genius astrophysicist, and Rachel's father, the upstanding Reverend Foster, known all over the county. Not something easy to
Y era
forget
parte un
around
padre.
here.
You know what I think? They can go get fucked, every one of them. I know what we went through. No one else. Fuck them.
No mames, ha de haber un puto loco aquí metido. Y les digo que el... que el pic... Esta madre no me dejó leer lo que estaba ahí al lado. La herramienta esa que es como un arma no estaba, ¿eh? Y se los dije sí o no. Se me hace que ha dado un pinche loquito por aquí, cabrón. Sospechoso, bastante sospechoso. Ahora, ¿qué pasó?
Hey, cutie pie.
Daddy?
Nicole,
¿Pedo?
it's Irving.
Oh.
pe-
Sorry.
¿Qué pedo? Ni soy grosero, ¿verdad?
I must have fallen asleep. I haven't slept like that since I was a kid.
You had a tough day yesterday.
I think I had a dream.
About?
Leonard,
Pues se habla de su papá.
maybe.
Okay, I need
qué
you
no hay
to
luz?
pay attention, though.
Should I worry?
¿Por qué no hay luz?
The storm brought down some power lines. There are
Oh, ya
blackouts
me
all
di
over.
cuenta. Ya me di cuenta.
Oh, I wonder why that doesn't surprise me.
The electricity generator could go bust. I don't like
Mierda.
the idea of you up there on your own in the dark. We need to do something.
My electrical know-how
Verga.
is slightly limited.
It's okay. I can guide you to the emergency generator. If we activate it, you'll be self-sufficient.
Too easy. Where's the hitch?
There are two ways of getting to the circuit breaker. Straight through the
No veo nada,
garage's
güey.
side door or from the floor you're on.
But
The garage side door is stuck. You'll have to pass through the crawl space along the entire building and climb down from your floor. If the power
No
goes
veo nada,
out,
güey.
you'll be completely in the dark.
all right. What do I have to do?
Check the closet in your father's apartment and see if he left anything you can use for lighting.
On my way.
Me acabo de ir, güey. Y todo pendejo me salgo del apartamento. Checa el closet. La cámara, güey. A huevo. Qué mamada. Tomando pinches fotografías. Va a valer verga esto, güey. A ver si no me sale un puto fantasma, güey.
Any news?
I found a Polaroid.
Family photo? Anything important?
No, I mean a camera. It looks like it works.
You want to take a photo of the generator?
No, you moron. I was thinking of using the flash for
Oh.
lighting.
Oh, smart. You can try.
I had one just like this when I was 16. Leonard gave it to me.
Maybe it's the same one.
No way. I broke mine hiking on Hogback Mountain. I cried all day with Leonard insisting it was only an instrument used to capture images. He said, "You keep the really important ones inside."
Can't say he was wrong.
Oh, yep.
Anyway, the Polaroid's better than nothing. The light from the flash could come in handy.
No se ve ni un pito, güey. ¿Qué dice? Imbre me dijo que entrase en el hueco en la zona del personal de primer piso. Que entrase en el hueco. Y me dijo que entrase en el hueco en la zona de personal del primer piso. ¿Cuál pinche hueco, güey? Hall Mezzanine. ¿Qué fue eso, güey? No se ven ni madres. A ver, es para acá. Primer piso es para acá arriba. Este es el primer piso, güey. El personal del primer piso, pues aquí estoy, cabrón. Pero ¿dónde está el pinche la zona del personal? No la encuentro. Boiler room, garage, electric room. Cuando subo es precisamente aquí, pero no veo lo de la zona de personal del primer piso, güey. Master Suite. Creo que es ahí donde veníamos. Sí, ya vi dónde es, güey. Tenemos que subir por acá y bajamos, güey. Mierda. Mierda, güey. Es para acá, según yo.
Hey. Okay, almost there. I think the lights are getting worse.
You need to move fast. On the same floor of your apartment, in the staff area, there's a small storeroom. Your father asked us several times to fix the lock. Fingers crossed, it's still broken. That's where the access to the crawl space is.
What a professional tone.
Yeah, I use it when I want to make a good impression.
You're the only human being I can interact with while I'm hostage here. Whatever you say will impress me.
No veo nada, güey.
What happens when I get to the closet?
You'll have to go down to the breaker box and switch it on.
All right. Doesn't sound like rocket science.
Hurry up, please.
You suck at reassuring people.
¿Qué dice? Es que, güey, no veo nada, cabrón. Voy a llegar a la linterna, chinguen a su madre. Qué bueno que sabemos que aquí estaba la puta linterna, güey. Puta linterna, tenemos que estarle dando cuerda, güey. ¿Es aquí o qué pedo? Oye, esa es como una mano, ¿no? Parece una mano esa chingadera, güey. Puta madre, pinche linterna. Está toda horrible, güey. Así que según hay un hueco por aquí. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué dice? Roto. Ay, ya vi dónde estamos. Volví ahora, pero del otro puto lado, güey. Ah. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué es eso, güey? ¿Dónde estoy, güey? Uy, estoy perdidísimo, güey. Entras en el hueco en la zona del personal. Primer piso. ¿Cuál hueco, güey? Güey, no mames, está súper raro este pedo. No sé dónde vergas ir, güey. Cabrón. ¿Cuál puto hueco? Según hay un hueco aquí en la zona del personal, güey. Ah, es este, güey. Ok, qué
I
pendejo.
found
Y
the
yo
crawl
dando vueltas como
space,
idiota.
and also a dynamo flashlight.
Know how to use it?
I think I just have to push the lever continuously.
Is everything okay?
I don't remember the crawl space to be so narrow when the technicians went inside.
Maybe you gained weight.
It's called growing up, idiot.
No mames. Vamos a entrar al puto hueco, güey. Es que yo pensaba que había un hoyo, güey. Ya estábamos ahí y me perdí como 20 minutos. Ah, cabrón. No puedo ir a cerrarlo. No, no puedo. Bueno, menos mal que aquí sí hay luces.
Shit.
What's wrong?
I am totally in the dark. I'd appreciate some help.
Okay, stay calm. Can you see the bundle of cables above your head? Anyway,
Sí.
there should be some cables along the...
Yeah, I know what a bundle is.
Okay, easy does it. All you need to do is follow them and you'll get to the generator room. Don't go any other way, otherwise, who knows where you'll end up.
Perfect. I got the flashlight, sorta. I got my breadcrumb trail, more like my cable trail.
Puto
Whatever.
maniquí de mierda.
I can do it.
All right, yep.
Pensé que era un
Easy.
cuerpo.
Does it?
Te juro por Diosito que pensé que era un cuerpo, cabrón. Reja. Ay, por fin. Menos mal. Estaba cerrada. Poca madre. Pintalabios. Coger. Muñeca roja. Qué raro. Y nos lo llevamos. Okay.
What's up?
Hi. I want to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
How long has the hotel been closed?
About 4 years. Yeah, from 89.
I mean, did anyone think about doing a thorough clean of the basement?
Don't know. Probably pretty rushed. Why?
I found something.
Another Polaroid?
A lipstick.
Huh.
Doesn't that seem weird?
It's a lipstick?
You don't get it. It looks really old. I remember this brand. The girls at school used it. Weird.
What?
It didn't dry out. I could even use it now. It's perfect.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
Irving, this brand doesn't exist anymore. It's been, I don't know, 9 or 10 years. Strange someone should wait 10 years to open a lipstick just to use it, don't you think?
Why are you telling me this, Nicole? You want to get pretty there with the generator?
Are you crazy?
Nicole, it's just another one of those things customers forget.
Well, yeah. You're probably right.
Yo creo que la Rachel sí sigue viva por aquí, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Se abrió la puerta. Cuarto día. ¿Qué es esto?
Reporting is ordered, sir.
You awake?
Sorta. You forget your coffee?
For once, I don't need it. I gotta talk to you about something.
Okay.
¿Pistas? ¿Qué es esto?
Here I am.
You didn't tell me you knew Leonard.
I thought we'd been through that.
Let me finish. I spent the night going through his stuff, and I want to know what you think.
About what?
You obviously know more about this place than I do. About what went on here, since I left at least.
What do you mean, you went through his stuff? What are you looking for?
Someone calls me and says Rachel is alive. Then a lipstick appears out of nowhere. It feels like something weird's going on.
Rachel is dead.
I really don't know what to think. It's just that...
Look, the storm is dying down. You'll be able to leave soon and go back to your life. And you can forget about the whole thing, like you did 10 years ago. What do you care about this old business? It's not worth losing sleep over just to play detective.
I'm not busy at the moment. I want to follow my instinct. Haven't done it in so long, and it feels like things don't add up here.
Okay, let me hear what you're thinking.
If there's one thing Leonard taught me, it's that you gotta listen to what's buzzing in your head. First, it might just be a confusing noise, but if you connect the dots, then it starts making sense. And right now, I've got a beehive in my head.
All right, let's go hunt some bees then.
Ok, vamos a tratar de desentrañar el misterio que le pasó a Rachel. Vio a Rachel en el hotel. Y no salen los subtítulos, eso me caga. O sea, como que salió huyendo del hotel. ¿Por qué? ¿Vistas en la pared? ¿Esto qué?
In this article from a couple years back, there's a statement by some girl who affirms she saw Rachel in a hallway at the Timberline.
Who's this girl?
A classmate, Glenda Ferguson. I tore out the page. I think the magazine was MT Woman.
Nicole. That's a gossip magazine. They would sell their mother, even their cousins and nephews, just for a bunch of new readers.
I know, it's not a very reliable source.
Rachel fell 90 feet into a void. She can't be alive.
I thought I was the skeptical one here.
Ok. Oye, si estaba guapa, se parece a Ana de Armas. Guapilla, guapilla. Muerte de Rachel, a ver, observar. No puedo ni leer esto, está súper pequeñito, güey. O sea, la neta se mamaron que no puedes hacer. Ah, miren, sí, pero te marca desde arriba de donde se cayó. O sea, salió corriendo de aquí. del hotel y se aventó del risco hacia abajo, pero por lo que entiendo hay agua. Pero dice que se encuentra muerto, o sea, sí encontraron su cuerpo muerto. A ver, luego aquí recortes de periódicos. Los estudiantes, a ver esto que dice de los recortes de periódico, pero es el mismo, no, yo quiero ver el otro. A ver qué dice esto. Este recorte de periódico.
So, listen to this. Graphologists doubt the authenticity of the suicide note left by the girl.
Who said that?
An investigative journalist. The article came out a year after her death.
You think it's a setup?
Perhaps.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
I found a copy of the local paper, dated December 29th, 1981, the day that the body was discovered. According to the forensics report, Rachel had been dead for days. She was 9 weeks pregnant.
Mierda.
Yeah, that was the official version.
O sea, ya iba a dar a luz. Qué raro. Ya iba a dar a luz Rachel. ¿Realmente está muerta? Pues no lo sé. Que eso es una cosa rara. Alguien nos llama y nos dice que Rachel todavía está viva y que sigue aquí. Qué pinche raro. Ah, pistas de escritorio. Pastor Foster. Ah, no, el pastor Foster era el papá de Rachel. Ok. El lipstick y el libro de Leonard. A ver, ¿esto qué pedo?
You know,
El
I
pastor.
can't stop thinking about Rachel's father.
Reverend Foster. He was a very strict man. Harsh, even for pastor standards.
He and Leonard spent hours debating the nature of reality, the universe, and God.
Well, opposites often attract.
Do you ever see him?
Rarely. He gives a service once in a while.
Back
A
in the
ver, ese
day, I
alienígena.
thought he was a kind of reptilian with a human skin suit.
His daughter's death destroyed his ego. His faith made him even more cynical and lonely than he already was.
I can remember him demanding total perfection from Rachel. That was insane.
You don't
Mierda.
think he could have harmed his daughter?
Hey, no. But even Reverend Foster is a player we shouldn't underestimate in this story. Just saying.
Right.
Vamos a ver el pintalabios, güey.
Remember the lipstick I found downstairs?
Yep, you made a big deal about it.
It doesn't
Es
smell.
nuevo.
Should it?
After they've been open for a while, lipsticks smell really bad.
Maybe there's been other women. I mean,
From what
No
I
puede ser.
gather, Leonard was a sort of recluse. And don't forget, the lipstick is really old.
could the cold have preserved it?
Possibly.
Anything else?
No creo. Sí. El libro que tiene anotaciones, güey.
Hey,
Libro.
I found a book in Leonard's things. It's a collection of poetry, but it's got notes written in it.
Did your father write them? What do they say?
Dates, notes, thoughts. Listen to this. Today I saw Rachel. Or Rachel is sad. Or
Lo que les dije
Rachel
antes.
says she feels alone.
He kept a diary about her.
But the book was printed 8 years after Rachel's death.
Do you mean it's like he was talking with Rachel after she died?
As if he saw her.
Well, I mean, there must be an explanation.
Of course, there's an explanation for everything, and we've got to find it.
Okay, I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough for tonight. Today, or what the hell time is it?
You think there's a lot to dig up in this old story?
Maybe, maybe
Sí, hasta
not.
que sepa lo que pasó exactamente.
Until I know exactly what happened. Any objections?
You don't need my approval.
Good job. You're getting the hang of it.
But sometimes it's better to leave the skeletons in the closet. Once they come out, you never know what they'll have to say.
It's a risk I already considered. I can handle it.
Hard-headed like your father. Trust me, at least on this one thing. Go to bed. You need it.
Agent Crawford, this bit of advice. I'll follow
Es una amenaza hacia papá de... Una amenaza, miren, para el papá de Nicole. Quinto día. No pudimos leer la amenaza para traducirla, pero era una amenaza y le decía que era un pedófilo de mierda y no sé qué, que se muriera. Etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. A ver qué nos depara este día. ¿Qué mierda pasó? ¿Dónde estoy?
Hey, cutie pie. How are you?
Daddy? Daddy, is that you? Where are you? I can't see you.
You came back in the end. It's like the inescapability of a celestial body's revolution. We can't help but follow certain stars' brightness, even if those stars have died millions of years ago.
Is it you? For real? Are you real?
Their light is alive, and it reaches us. And those stars are alive and dead at the same time.
What are you trying to say? I don't understand. I can't see you, Daddy.
Listen, sweet pea. My sweetheart. Listen to my voice. It's important.
I can't see you. Where are you? Where are you?
You know how much I love you.
I know, Daddy. I've always known it. I love you too. Say it again, please.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Rachel, 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 Rachel.
¡Qué mierda! Éramos Rachel entonces en ese momento. Pensé que éramos Nicole. Por eso no le dije que lo extrañaba. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? A ver, a ver, a ver. No entiendo, no entiendo. ¿Ahora qué mierdas? Ok.
Morning.
Am I interrupting?
I was eating steak and potatoes, cheesecake, strawberry shake, and a frothy cappuccino, Italian style.
So the usual frozen beans.
Half a serving. The other half ended up in the trash.
I did find something. Some tapes that were found in the main office. In truth, I shouldn't even have taken them.
Oh, so what'd you find, Billy the Kid?
Well, I don't think it's anything useful.
Wait, where did I put them?
What?
The pliers, so I can pry the words out of your mouth.
Oh, sure. Okay. It's VHS of the behind the scenes of a TV broadcast. But it's all bullshit just to attract an audience. Trust me that...
Jesus, you can be really long-winded.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. They're tapes about haunted hotels, weird and mysterious
Mierda.
stories, stuff kids
No,
like.
no, 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 no.
With these guys who call themselves ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters? Did they hear about the old farting ghost?
I'm not sure, but they went on a
El
tour
pedorro,
of
¿no?
old buildings in the county, and they stopped by the timber line, too.
No.
Whatever, let me hear it.
Okay, but I'm warning you, it's kind of... Well, listen for yourself.
Okay, the lights look good. How about the headphones?
Don't know, there's like a buzzing noise. Listen.
Yeah, true. Well, the German ones were better.
We are about to enter a nightmare hotel. A place full of deceit and secrecy where terrible lies were played out. Nah, I didn't like that. I'll do it again later. Oh, the room with the fireplace isn't bad.
Okay.
Spare me the kitchen. I wouldn't know what the hell to say.
Fireplace okay, kitchen no.
Stan, where'd you leave all the gear?
Room 117. I stuck a piece of tape on the door.
I didn't get that. What room? I got a buzz in the headset. Damn microphones.
117.
Danny, what's that stuff in camera? It's giving off a glare and burns out the frame. I told you no tricks.
What tricks? I didn't use anything.
Stop fucking around, Danny.
I told you I didn't rig anything.
I saw it too. It's a mirror, isn't it?
Huh?
It looked like the reflection on a mirror.
What'd you smoke this morning?
What the fuck are you two up to? Cut the crap. You're freaking me out.
Holy shit, there it is. There it is.
Where?
I saw it. It's just up there. It's like a light, like a door that opens. I swear.
Stop touching me or you'll give me a heart attack.
What are you talking about? I'm like over here.
Fuck, I felt someone touch me. Are you kidding?
Okay.
That's it?
Yep, the tape's damaged. Too damp.
Well, I'd say fucking typical.
How ladylike.
¿Y ahora?
What happened in
¿Vas a
the end
atender?
with the TV show?
Never aired. Some say they ran off, ditching everything there.
Yeah, but they mention a room on the tape. I'd like to take a look.
It's, 117, I think.
117,
Master Chief?
yeah.
Ok.
Same floor as my apartment.
La habitación de Master Chief, 117. 117, a ver. ¿Qué es esto? Libros esotéricos.
News?
I'm not surprised the academic world distanced itself from Leonard.
Why'd you say that?
Magic in the stars, life beyond life, the physics of the impossible.
You heard of them?
He was a man of science, and science has a method.
Oh, maybe he was searching for a new point of view.
Yeah, sure. Tell that to the treatment of quantum conscience that he never finished writing.
I catch your drift.
Ahí está
look
caja
at
de
that.
música.
I thought I lost you that time the Thompson girl came to play. Leonard must have found you someplace. Oh, the key's missing. Well, maybe better that way.
Ok. ¿Habrá algo más que podamos llamar ahí por radio? Bueno, vamos a ver eso que les decía de la calumnia. Dice, esto es solamente el inicio. Maldito pedófilo mugroso. Estate alerta. Cerrarte a ti mismo en esa maldita caverna entre las montañas no te va a proteger. Vas a pagar por lo que has hecho. Mierda, no, pues sí estaba cabrón. Sí le querían hacer algo al papá, güey. Ya no hay nada más, ¿verdad? No. Vámonos. 117. La habitación de Master Chief. Vamos para allá. Otra vez ese puto sonido de mierda, güey. ¿Qué carajos es lo que suena así? No sé, güey. Para acá. 09. Once. 7. Informar.
Hey,
I found the room.
but
But someone barricaded it with an L bracket.
do what they do in movies. Bust through the door with your shoulder.
Real funny. I need a screwdriver. I think I saw
Abajo
it
hay
around
uno.
somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Probably in the basement.
Abajo.
Seems to me I've seen one in the garage. Or was it the generator room? I'll let you know.
Generador. En el cuarto del generador, güey. Y lo intenté agarrar, pero no me dejó, pinche juego. Porque es hasta que pase la caraja acción, güey. Maldita sea. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso?
Hey, found the screwdriver?
No. I keep thinking about those guys, the ghost hunters. You sure it was an act? It sounded so natural.
Awesome actors, I'll give them that.
I can't stand the idea that my family problems might end up on cable or some tourist guide.
Fortunately, it seems that won't happen. They hightailed it out of there. God only knows why.
Don't tell me you believe in ghosts or some bullshit like that.
Well, I'm not superstitious, but if someone believes that a black cat is bad luck, then you also have to believe that something else is good luck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Prayer, for example.
For me, a black cat crossing the road just means he's on his way somewhere.
Is that your line?
Maybe, no, I don't know. But that's the idea.
Screwdriver.
I'm out of here.
Vámonos. Ah, es la moto de nuestro papá, del Leonard. Hay una puerta ahí, ¿ya la vieron?
Found anything interesting?
Leonard's motorcycle. I should maybe for the sale.
Oh, I love bikes. What's the
Está
make?
padre.
It's a Sioux 400 single-cylinder two-stroke.
You seem to know what you're talking about.
And put it back together like 200.
You should keep it as a keepsake.
I spent the last 10 years trying to eliminate every possible memory, and now I'm supposed to keep one that even requires me paying insurance?
Well, doesn't sound so bad. Insurance on memories.
Sell it to some collector.
Well, if you want, I know a few in Livingston.
Oh.
No sweat.
I'm going.
Later.
Yo me la quedaría, güey. La neta. No puedo abrir el locker room, ¿por qué? Está cerrado. No se ve nada, güey, no mames. No, yo cierro puertas, váyanse a la mierda. Ese pico me perturba un chingo, ese que no está. Pero me perturba un chingo, pero un chingo, No mamadas. Siempre volteo, no voy a salir un cabrón por aquí loco con una pinche... con un pico y me despedace. Ok, llegamos a la habitación de Master Chief. ¿Por qué estaba cerrada? Qué raro. No se ve nada, güey. Voy a cerrar. Ay, no me deja cerrar, gracias. Fotografía. ¿Qué dice? No sé qué dice.
How much do you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide. Had a bit of gossip.
Ugh, so sad to see the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know. I'm so sorry. Believe me.
VHS vacío. Ok, es Ana de Armas, alias Rachel Foster. Estaba guapa, ¿eh? Cajetilla de cigarrillos otra vez. Winston. Micrófono. Ok, esto es de las psicofonías, ¿no? Mierda. No me digas que vamos a meternos a cazar fantasmas, güey. Te lo suplico. Maleta. Walking Dead. La serie, ¿no? Más cigarrillos. Lucky Strikes. Son los Lucky Stars. No se ve nada, güey. Aguante. No, pendejo. Revista. Nada nuevo. VHS. Oh, cabrón.
Quit playing dumbass jokes. What does that guy do all day?
Who, you mean the owner? Leonard the freak?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. He's always locked up in the attic. You can hear him pacing up and down.
Well, Buttergrass, we've got the whole hotel to do whatever we want.
Shut up a sec. There's that noise again in the headphones. Sounds like someone was talking to themselves.
I see you smoking the good stuff. Is that what I mean?
Jerk off. Did you see his face? He's missing a couple screws.
Sounds like a woman's voice. A girl.
What the? I'll bet living alone in a place like this all winter, he can't help but go nuts.
So depressing.
Danny, did you get rid of the interference? Fuck, I pay you to do your job, not jerk around.
Fuck off, Stan. What do you think I'm doing? It's a mess here. Nothing's working. There's voices.
Listen, Danny, cut the crap. I'm gonna go have a cig, and if you don't figure it out by the time I'm done... What the fuck are you doing?
I saw something!
Well, you're not taping.
No, I mean, for real!
What? What the?
Someone's here, I'm telling you!
What do you guys say? Looks more like a... oh my...
Oh my god! It moves! Oh god!
Yeah, I'm telling you! I can't find the keys!
God, this place is
Where?
zombies!
Keys, hold on! The light, the light, the light!
A la mierda, se cerró la puerta sola. No, vete a mamar, güey. Ok. Ok, ¿y ahora qué hay en la misión? Tengo que salirnos de aquí, ¿no? Y se va a cerrar, güey.
Hey!
¿Qué pedo?
For fuck's
¿Qué
sake,
pasó?
Irving!
Oh, what did I do?
He gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I'll warn you with a carrier pigeon next time.
What?
I'm just curious to know what you found in that room.
Well, you should be. You're never gonna believe it.
Séptimo día. A ver qué encontramos ahora. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué es Navidad? Pues ¿cuánto llevamos aquí? Un puto... Ah, una semana, perdón. Yo ya iba a decir que un puto mes. Una semana. Ok, ya abrieron aquí. Más bien ya abrimos. ¿Qué es esto? Limpiador. La mala. Aquí hay algo. ¿Ya vieron que acá hay algo? Porque hay un cuarto secreto ahí, no lo sé. Árbol de Navidad.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
Home?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving, don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go! I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
Thanks. You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
But I don't get it.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
What tells you I'm not sharpening my knives this very minute?
It's good we're just talking on the phone, then.
Listen, is this contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie slash defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think?
Un teléfono celular.
It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Irving,
Mhm.
are you hitting on me by any chance?
No. What are
Huevo.
you? I mean, it's just
Relax. I was kidding.
I can never tell when you're kidding.
Yeah, it's one of my fascinating virtues.
Same. Oh, hold on a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas.
Good night, hon!
Here I am.
To be honest, I
Good
never
day.
thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it too.
yeah. That's what there was, in the end. There was like a strange kind of warmth. Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she was carrying, too.
Don't be like that.
There you have it.
Qué madre.
These are my memories, and,
Mierda.
that sound. Was it on your end?
No. What are you talking about?
Like a clinking.
No. I don't hear anything.
Sorry, I want to check.
Okay.
Mierda, güey. ¿Es aquí? Tintineo.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I was happy to have met you. I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel real close to you, Nikki. God, I hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
Irving, I don't know what you're trying to say, but right now I'm
I want
dealing
to
with
be there to
something
help
else.
you. I'm just a useless voice
Believe
on the
me,
mic.
right now I would also like a little bit more presence.
People get close in lots of
Please,
ways.
shh, a sec. I'm trying to listen to this noise.
All right, I get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm
Irving,
clutch,
please.
and sometimes
Shut
it's...
up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out.
I don't
Where is
hear
this
anything.
sound coming from?
Anyway, later.
No escuchaba ni madres, güey. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué pido?
Irving, you hear me? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, sorry I didn't answer. I was, busy.
Oh, no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
It's this microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds,
What sounds?
whispers.
It could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
Está acá abajo, güey. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Cadenas?
Nikki?
I remembered.
What?
This sound I keep hearing.
Did you figure out where it's coming from?
Yes! I mean, no, maybe. But I remember why it sounds familiar. The chandeliers.
What chandeliers?
The ones in the ballroom.
Nicole, I don't follow. I'm probably stung from before.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. We'll get back to it.
I'm listening.
When I was little, I could sit for hours and watch them set up the parties in the ballroom.
Uh-huh.
To me, those chandeliers were like a flying merry-go-round.
What does all this have to do with the sound you heard?
Every time the window behind the bar was opened, the decorations would clink. That's the sound I heard. Those old chandeliers moving in the breeze.
But the chandeliers in the ballroom were taken down 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm not crazy.
But what you're saying is impossible.
I'm sure. And no, I don't understand, but whatever made that sound is around here somewhere.
You're worrying me.
I just need to think and listen.
Okay. Keep me posted. Please.
Fotografía.
Found anything?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
Maybe you're right. Who knows, but it seemed so similar to how I remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect. Fuck. It was the beginning of the end, and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki,
Sorry, I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I can't hear that sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around again, and then I'm going to bed.
Be careful.
Dale, vámonos. Vámonos, güey. Puta madre. Octavo día. Las partituras ahí sí me sacaron de pedo y luego me avientan el octavo día, no mames, me friqué. Una pasadilla. Oh, la mierda. No mames, ¿qué es esto? Es una pesadilla, cabrón. No veo nada, güey. No veo nada. No veo nada. En serio, no veo nada, güey. Es una iglesia. No sé qué hacer. No tengo No tengo objetos. Ah, para acá abajo, ok, dale. Qué mierda. No entiendo de qué pedo. Se me hace que somos la persona que está aquí dentro, güey. No somos Rachel en este momento, ¿eh? Tengo el presentimiento de que somos la otra persona. Hombres. Cerdo. Y el baño también es igualito al de El Resplandor. Es idéntico el baño. Es idéntico, idéntico, idéntico. Cerdo. Mujeres. Una cruz. Jesús. Qué raro. Tendríamos que entrar aquí también para ver qué pedo, porque... Y hay un cuarto secreto, mire. ¿Ya vieron? Pues sí somos nosotros. No, que ni madres. No veo nada, güey. Aguántame. No sé por qué no hay cuarto. No sé por qué hay cuarto secreto. Tampoco tengo objetivos. Ya sé dónde estoy, pero... No sé si esto es un sueño o qué mierdas es esto, güey. Voy a mi cuarto. Yo quiero pensar. No, porque entonces las manos sí eran las de Rachel. No entiendo. No entiendo qué está pasando. Otra vez ese pinche ruido bien raro, güey. No sé qué hacer. Inventario.
Irving?
Pasó.
Merry Christmas, Nikki. Ho, ho, ho. It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived
Pero
here.
no sé.
One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
Yeah. I'll do that. Oh, Irving?
No, vamos, tenemos que regresar a la iglesia.
I like that you call me Nikki. Merry Christmas.
Ay, a huevo.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Ya le conseguí una cita, güey.
Irving? You still awake?
Yeah, sure.
I thought you'd gone back to sleep.
No, don't worry.
Listen, that thing you were about to say yesterday, before I interrupted you,
Oh, yeah.
maybe you feel like continuing the conversation?
Yeah, sure. Well, I've talked more to you than with anyone else in my whole life. I just wanted to say, you're fun, yeah?
Yeah, you too. For real.
And it would be interesting, nice, I don't know, to meet, maybe?
If I ever get out of here. Anyway, yeah, it would be interesting, Irving from FEMA.
Oh, cool, yeah. What would you like to do?
A day at the lake? I think I caught a glimpse of Hauser Lake yesterday.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
So, I'll organize it.
Yes, sure, yeah. Cool. I'll go.
Yeah, me too.
Qué mierda, vieron, aquí hay un... Después de que estos güeyes se pusieron de románticos, aquí hay una mamadre, un círculo con un punto, unos dibujos medio raros de un niño, una niña y me imagino que es el sacerdote de la iglesia. Esbozo. No sé. Puta madre. Misma foto, pero era más rara. El niño como que viendo, no sé, a la niña y como llorando. Otro esbozo de la niña con la cara pintada de negro. ¿Qué es esta madre? No sé No sé dónde me metí, güey, pero me metí en un pinche lugar medio raro. Ah, ok, ya vi dónde me metí. Perfecto. Ok, ya vi dónde estoy. Eran pasadizos, güey, o sea, está súper raro. Ok. Voy a regresar, voy a regresar a la iglesia a ver qué pedo. Que todo este pedo está bien raro, ¿eh? Está muy raro todo este desmadre, muy raro, güey. No nos sigue nadie, ¿verdad? No. Todo esto está muy raro, cabrón. Las partituras, había algo aquí. Partituras. Lonely Thoughts. Pensamientos, solitarios. Mm. No, no era por aquí. Era por la... ¿Qué pedo? Puto micrófono, güey. No puedo llamar por el radio, qué raro. Mm. Esa que tiene la cruz, qué pedo, güey. No la entiendo. ¿Por qué tiene una cruz ahí, güey? No entiendo por qué hay una cruz ahí. Qué raro. Vámonos de aquí porque no entiendo qué pedo con eso. ¿Qué otro pasadizo? Tengo que ir a la iglesia, güey, pero... Ok, aquí es por donde bajé. Ok, ya entendí dónde estamos. Pero no entiendo por qué pedo con los pasadizos, güey. No sé, están súper raros. Venía de ahí, ¿verdad? Aquí es donde es. Ah, ok, ya lo tengo. Ok, el pasadizo ya... Les digo, no sé por qué tantos pasadizos aquí en el hotel, pero... No sé, está raro. ¿Será por aquí, verdad? Creo que sí.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right, all right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere. including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Ok. ¿Por qué hay una madre de esas que juegan los niños? No mames, esto se me está haciendo bien sospechoso. Como que los niños los abusaban de ellos, no sé, un pedo así bien raro. ¿Qué suena así, güey? Trill, ¿qué decía? Trill. Informar.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
Puta madre.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes.
Dice.
Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How it's... I...
Wow. Total mystery. Want to play?
Yes. I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Ok. Órgano.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night. Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan.
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
I couldn't play even if I wanted to. I never learned.
I don't think playing the organ is a crucial thing these days.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor Mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till
madre.
the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Oh, she's so perfect.
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
Ok, déjame ver. Una imagen sagrada.
What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Qué raro.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Saco de Ramiro, vamos a decirlo.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Oh, I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Ugh, okay.
You practicing for the church choir now?
I know this tune.
The souls that come out of their graves. It's from the book of Revelation.
Can I ask you about your mysterious father, who you only sort of mention?
My father was nothing like Leonard.
Well, I don't know what happened between you, but if you want to talk about it,
I will. But not now. It's complicated.
Yeah, I get that. Believe me, I do.
Thanks.
Pues creo que ya nos vamos, ¿no? Sí, vámonos, ya no hay nada más que hacer. Yo suponga. Ok, vámonos ya. ¿Qué dice el mapa? ¿Qué pedo? Si resuelvo el acertijo encontraré el antiguo almacén. ¿Y cuál es el acertijo, güey? Y esa pinche mariposa, qué pedo, güey. Ah, yo sabía que aquí había algo, pero a huevo, es que aquí había algo. Es que era obvio. Pero pues no me dejó el juego entrar. Mierda. Mierda, ¿qué dice?
Oh, shit.
Mierda. ¿Qué dice? Watch your steps. Don't fall. Ah, este es el acertijo. Ok. Métete. A la mierda. Se ve nada, cabrón. ¿Qué pedo con esto? ¿Retrasado? ¿Retrasado? ¿Qué es eso?
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No.
Como un niño, ¿no?
No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what
La
you
llave de
see.
la caja de música.
There's some windows drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Caja de aparato. Aparato. Como de la boca, ¿no?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Hey, can I make that call now?
You hear this sound?
Come on.
Listen. Hear it now?
What is it? It sounds like some kind of mechanism.
Mierda.
I'm in front of an air vent. That could be connected to the top floor. Leonard had a grandfather clock up in the attic.
You can't hear things from a room that's so far away.
Can too. I used to lurk in front of vents like this to spy on guests in their rooms.
You're trying to tell me something.
The attic is where Leonard gave Rachel speech therapy sessions. Maybe you could hear what was going on up there from here.
That doesn't help.
Listen, I need to get into the attic. I need to figure out if a clock like that could still be working. Maybe there's someone who still takes care of it.
Nicole, please.
I'm hanging up. Call you later.
No mames, qué pedo. Está poniendo bien interesante esto, güey. Aquí está la llave. Llave de la caja de música.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think, someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Vamos a averiguar, güey.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
No way.
No.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is a...
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this...
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen. A bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line. Old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
All good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means?
What are you trying to tell me?
He spent years in there, in total solitude, with the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old. But fucking
Mierda.
hell, don't you dare even think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
No me dejó ni responder, güey. Y iba rapidísimo.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck.
No puedo usarla.
A bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay. Let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive. I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica.
Y por tantos años, no jodas.
My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad? My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again.
Aquí estoy. A ver, ¿a qué hora? Veamos qué pasa. Medalla pequeña.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. The voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Ay, noveno día. Te lo avientan así en la jeta que está... Te juro que me imagino que es un jumpscare, cabrón. Noveno día, a ver qué pasa en este noveno día. No vamos mal, ¿eh? No nos hemos quedado atorados. ¿Está cerrada?
Irving.
Finally.
I'm okay.
I was dying on this chair.
Let's keep going, if you want. Together. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
El mezzanine.
Storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Vamos al mezzanine. Y escuché algo, escuché algo medio raro, güey. Ni siquiera se escucha qué dice ahí, güey. Ese pinche teléfono cuando suena así como me rompe los huevos, güey. Que aquí hay un almacén, según esto, güey. Está aquí, ándale, está aquí, vamos a ver. Me da esa como nada más te ponen las manos. Oh, la verga, ¿y eso qué es? No mames, son maniski. No mames, ¿qué es esto, güey? No, güey. ¿Por qué hay maniquís aquí, cabrón? ¿Qué es esto, güey? ¿Qué es esta mamada?
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare. There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Pues se me hace que nosotros la matamos a Rachel cuando supimos que estaba con el papá y suprimimos esos recuerdos, cara. Las memorias y realmente nosotros la matamos y el papá lo encubrió. Vámonos, güey.
Where are you, Nicole?
It's about time. Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
¿Qué pido? Este güey está involucrado, güey.
What? Are you drunk?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
Se me hace que Irving es el hijo, güey. Se me hace que Irving es el hijo de Rachel. Irving, ¿qué haces? ¿Qué se esconde tras la puerta cerrada del segundo piso? Puertas. Entonces Irving está como involucrado. Ya me las olía, güey, pero no me las olía tan cabrón. ¿Qué mierda? Keep going. Ok, y... ¿Ya puedo ir a la puerta o qué? Ok, aquí ya he estado. No, aquí no es. Aquí no es, aquí no es, aquí no es. La puerta, ¿qué pedo? Pues aquí ya hemos estado, güey. ¿Qué pedo? En ese piso se escuchan sonidos bien raros, cabrón, no mames. Sí te perturban bien, cabrón. Museo, no sé museo de qué. Tenemos que ir a la puerta esa, ¿no? Los putos sonidos como me rompen los huevos, en serio. ¿Qué mierda? Ok, ya está abierta. Mierda, güey. Condemned. ¿Qué mierda, güey? Se escucha medio raro, pero... Car engine. Transmisiones. Es el carro de Nicole, ¿no? Montana Weather. Se me hace que hasta el abogado es el mismo cabrón, ¿Qué es esto? Aquí duerme. Nicole. Información de Nicole. Diploma, todo. Esa es Rachel. Luces extrañas. ¿Qué pedo? No entiendo. Coordenadas. No entiendo qué está pasando aquí, güey. ¿Qué es esto, güey? Fotografías. ¿Qué es esto, güey? Se escucha horrible el juego, no sé por qué.
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you ever yourself? How painstakingly gathered every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means I didn't choose this path. That's what all this had to do it.
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they
You're not with
into
FEMA.
the crawl spaces.
You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events.
Someone
Behind all of
had
them.
to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one.
Me?
You.
Eso arregló, creo.
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
Don't
How
understand.
could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past. Hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years against lies. Day after day. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out.
¿Quién
Finally.
eres?
You really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake and...
A ver, vamos a pausar tantito porque está mal el juego y eso ya no es culpa mía. Se escucha horrible. A ver, vamos a continuar.
His father, in his dark world, his father had other plans to show only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong man he would become one day. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry at night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much. And it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too
caught
up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Ok. Si miren, el desmadre está en este cuarto. Como que en este cuarto se corta el sonido y se escucha bien feo. Bueno, eso del hermano se lo sacaron de la manga, ¿eh? Pero... Ahora, ¿qué vergas es esto, güey? Entonces, ¿sí está muerta o no está muerta? Llave. Observar. No la puedo agarrar. ¿Y esto? Rachel. Rachel. No puedo agarrar la llave, no sé por qué. El ranking. Rachel Leonard. ¿Qué dice el checkmate Rachel Leonard? Ah, Leonard checkmate Rachel Leonard. No puedo agarrar la llave, no sé por qué. Rachel. Es el reloj.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
¿Qué pedo? Murderer. No entiendo, ¿qué pedo? Claire es la llave de la mamá. ¿Asesino? No entiendo ni qué está pasando, güey. Ya me perdí horrible hoy. Aquí sigue con la... Dentro del coche de Claire. ¿El bocho? ¿O qué es el bochito, güey? Ok. Entonces sí hay un fantasma, cabrón.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
La última puerta supongo que es esto. Y ahora agarré algo. Y ahora ¿qué hay en la malta? Lávala, 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 lávala. Lávala, vamos a lavarla. Vamos a la lavandería. ¿Qué hay en la maleta, pendejo? ¿Qué hay en la madre esa? ¿Qué hay en la ropa esa que encontré? Lavandería, está por acá la lavandería. ¿Qué hay en la lavandería? Lavar. Pues creo que es igual a la mía, ¿no? Es idéntica.
Oh, God. How could I have forgotten?
Tiene sangre.
I saw everything. I was there.
El
All
aparato.
the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me.
La mamá creo que mató a Rachel.
Car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it.
Mm-hmm.
She'd cleaned it.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Limpió la sangre, perdón, de Rachel.
Go on.
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't... I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her. In the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Mierda.
Thank you, Nikki.
Ay, pero la mamá lo mató.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. But she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
You're the only one left. Don't leave me here alone. I'm scared.
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't
Se va a
go.
suicidar,
You
güey.
can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic,
No puedo salir.
stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving?
Se murió.
Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared.
No, estás bien.
Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Verga, güey. Ok. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? No entiendo.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you get...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here.
O
Forever.
sea, ¿por qué tiene una manguera en la ventana?
Wait a sec, let's talk. And there's also my fee.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Por qué tengo el retenedor de Rachel en mis manos?
Going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice. Wait. I did all that you asked me.
¿Qué mierda?
Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Creo que la poseyó. Esta Rachel creo que la poseyó a Nikki, a Nicole. Y quiere hacer que se suicide, cabrón.
I don't want to die. It's getting dark.
Sí, le puso el motor, los planos que vimos, ¿se acuerdan? Los del motor. Pero aún así, apagar. Lo pude apagar. pude apagar por aquí.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger.
Pues ahí lo tienen. El final se me hizo medio chafa, la verdad. Pero estuvo interesante. Realmente nunca hubo nada de sustos. Simplemente eran ahí cosillas de atmósfera. Buen juego, la verdad. Le pongo un 7. El final me imagino que ha de haber un final bueno y uno malo. Me imagino que el bueno es el que obtuvimos. Que apagamos el motor. Y el malo me imagino que es donde nos dejamos morir. No entendí si al final Rachel se nos metió y trató de asesinarnos. Y después como nos disculpamos nos permite apagar el motor. Otra cosa que se me hace medio rara es que el motor y todo eso, lo de ese tipo de manguera, estaba en el cuarto donde vimos que vivía el hermano, ¿no? Irving. Que ya no sé si se suicidó o qué onda. Juego medio confuso. No. No te da muchas explicaciones realmente. Y pues hasta ahí nos quedamos. Ya no vi nada más. Nuevamente me gustó bastante. Me gustó la ambientación. Me gustan las referencias que tiene sobre la película de El Resplandor. En inglés The Shining. Y un 7 sólido. Muy buen juego. No el mejor juego de que hay allá afuera que vas a ver, ¿no? Pero está bueno. Un buen 7. Y los sonidos también me gustaron bastante. Siento que desperdiciaron ahí 2, 3 cosillas muy interesantes que tenían ahí para meterle más suspenso y misterio. Y nuevamente es un juego de... ¿Cómo te puedo decir? De guión. Tienes que ponerle mucha atención a lo que dicen los personajes. Y también algo que no me gustó demasiado es que ya casi al final, cuando ya vas a resolver todo el acertijo, se nos bugueó horrible las voces y no sabíamos qué decían. O sea, no lo entendí muy bien. Pero estuvo bueno, me gustó. Muy buen video aquí para el canal Cthulhu Gaming. Y espero lo hayan disfrutado, perritos. Como siempre, trayéndoles lo mejor comentado y pasando un buen rato juntos. Ahí lo tienen. Nos vemos hasta la próxima. Un saludo y cuídense. Chao.